Guys, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We talk about makeup and skincare. Today we're going to be talking about skincare and a very popular topic, castor oil. This is in a plastic bottle, yes, but it's okay. It is what it is. It's fine. So the one I have here is a 100% pure, cold pressed, unrefined, hexane free, no preservatives, dyes, fragrances, or additives. So that's the castor oil I got. I just got it off of Amazon. So the topic of the day is I've been using castor oil for 2 years, but then over 2 years, not just 2 years, over 2 years, but I stopped. And why? What are my reasons I stopped using castor oil and why? And okay, let me just answer that question. So I still do like castor oil, but the reason I stopped is it was too much of an inconvenience and I wasn't seeing as much benefits, to be honest. Because first time you use it, it's a very different kind of texture. It's very tacky. It's a very viscous product. You don't really see products like this because it is an inconvenience to use during the day. So it's more of a nighttime product for sure. And I was really happy when I first used it. I think you will be too. Anybody who first time uses the castor oil will be blown away by how soft it makes your skin feel overnight. It's such a viscous, thick, very, very shiny product. After you put it, even now I'm enjoying this tackiness it leaves on my skin and I love it. You would be blown away by it, no doubt. But the problem was I couldn't use it during the daytime. Now that's not a big problem because not a lot of people like this greasy product on the face, on the skin, but it is a tacky product. It's almost like a primer, but it doesn't do anything a primer would do, like a stick things. It would stick things, but it's an oil, so it doesn't like last longer. But it does have that primer tacky feel. That's the feel I'm talking about. It has a primer tacky feel on the skin. So it is an oil, which means it's going to retain and attract heat, which is not good for darker skin tones, because especially if you already have hyperpigmentation, it is a recipe for disaster. It's going to increase your hyperpigmentation. It's going to make it darker. So for that reason, for me, it wasn't working out to be using in the daytime for one reason. Second reason, it is an oil. You do not need even a little. You need like a nano size of a drop. That's how viscous and how powerful the castor oil is. You just need very, very, very little. And you can easily overdo it. And once you overdo it, it's very hard to take it off. That's one of the biggest problem I face, not just during the daytime. During the daytime, say I'm not going out at all, right? I'm just gonna stay indoors. The biggest problem was when I was using my makeup brush, and when my makeup brush kind of had remnants of the castor oil, it just ruined my makeup. The makeup, it was creating hard pan. When I'm putting back and forth, the product wasn't like spreading and applying on my face as seamlessly and as elegantly, and it was just disrupting my makeup routine altogether. So daytime use was just like not feasible for me because of the hyperpigmentation issue, and also the fact that it was just it was actually a disruptor, like a makeup disruptor and not like a facilitator. So for that reason, daytime was completely out for castor oil for me. So let's talk about nighttime. So we spoke about the viscosity of the product, but not about how it is an oil. It's going to travel, right? So most popular use at least for me, as far as I know, is using castor oil on the hair, right? Putting it on the hair, and also people said you can put it on your eyebrows to make it more luscious looking and to make it grow. Honestly, I did see my eyebrows grow really well. I saw like new hair sprouting out. That is true. I'm not gonna say it did not happen. It did happen. So the two good things I've said so far is my hair looked very shiny and very glossy, and my skin looked it felt extremely soft the after, like, overnight application. So those are the two things. So let's keep in mind the rest is like negatives. So the next one is the fact that it's traveling, right? So you gotta, like, again, I said, you don't even need a little, you need like a nano size of a little. So whenever I put it on my eyebrows, it kind of like traveled downward. I didn't like it. Yes, you can always say just put a little, but saying and knowing something is different, but being able to actually do it is a little bit harder, because it is a liquid. It's very, very, very easy, even if you don't mean it, and even if you want the smallest amount, it's very, very easy to overdo it. So the problem always was, well, like I said, the eyebrows also, it kind of like started moving down after a while. But another problem was the eyelashes. I really wanted my eyelashes to be longer and luscious looking and like glossy and beautiful, but always I could not get it to the root. Not that I needed it to be at the root of the eyelashes, but usually when it comes to hair, you put it on the roots, right? But when I put it where the eyelashes began, it would immediately, invariably, there was no exceptions to this thing at all, no exceptions. Every time I took the oil to my root, it would go into my eyes, and it just created the most uncomfortable feeling for hours. So I stopped doing that. So I started putting the castor oil from the mid of the eyelash to the ends. So I used to do that, but even then, sometimes there were times when it used to travel down and go into my eyes. So I did not want oil in my eyes every now and then, and it would really hurt my eye, and maybe it's making it dry. I don't know. The feeling was uncomfortable. So honestly, putting it on my lashes, which is so popular right now, wasn't working out to me. Practically speaking, it was just not working out for me. So yep, that's out. So the fact that it was too viscous and it travels, those two properties of castor oil really basically just over a period of 2 years, because I tried every method, every like less, micro size, mini size, I tried every which way. That's why it took me a span of 2 years, just FYI. And then next is for the hair. We spoke about lashes. Next is for the hair. What I did not like about the hair was, again, the fact that it was viscous and it was so sticky and tacky. It took more than one wash to wash all the oil out. It left my hair greasy. It weighed my hair down for the entire week, because I do not like to wash my hair more than once a week, to be honest. I have my hair colored, but that's not it. Even before I colored my hair, I don't like to dry it out. I know it's like natural oils coming out, it's making your hair feel greasy. That's honestly, I'm not that against it, because those natural oils also moisturize your scalp, also your hair. So it's not a bad thing. It prevents your hair from getting dry and brittle. So I'm not against that, but I don't want that extra grease. The castor oil was adding to the extra grease, and I also do not like to rinse, repeat, put shampoo back on, rinse, repeat. I do not like it. It dries out my hair, and it kind of makes my hair very frizzy, overly frizzy. So my shower routine is put the shampoo on, wash it off, put my conditioner on, wash it off, and then I'm out the shower. That is it. It's a very, very simple routine. I do not put a whole lot. Now, before I introduce castor oil, I always, forever, I've been using coconut oil. I'm gonna wrap this up soon, I promise. coconut oil. So that is a very thin oil. Yes, it is greasy, but it washes off immediately like that. It's not a problem at all. And another important thing is you cannot put castor oil straight on your dry hair. Now my hair is dry. Now if I put castor oil on this, it is a tangled mess. It is so viscous and sticky. It kind of makes the hair tangled, and it is an absolute mess. It creates knots, and I hate it. So even before, if you want to put a castor oil on your hair, you need a layer of some product. Maybe another product that kind of like makes your hair slippery and kind of already slick. For me is coconut oil. So I cannot put this straight on my, not just me, I don't think it will like make a mess of everybody's hair. So you need a layer of something slick and slippery on your hair already. So for me it is coconut oil. I put coconut oil, and then as a layer I would put this on. It just took a lot of time. Yes, if I did wash my hair twice, rinse repeat twice with shampoo, every single oil would be off my hair. It's gonna be fine, yes, but that is just not what I like for my hair. I do not like my hair to be completely stripped of oil, like just like frizzy and dry. No, I don't like the routine of ripping my hair of oil, all of its oil, and then putting product on to create that slick look. No, I think that's kind of what everybody does, but I don't like it. I like to retain some of my oil and keep it like natural as much as possible. So for me, again, the hair was so inconvenient. Just putting it on needed me to put coconut oil first, which I would do anyways, and then there was this extra step. And then there was the other extra step while washing it off. So that was just too inconvenient. Please remember, I tried all of this for 2 years on and off, and it was just getting way too inconvenient for me, to be honest. And coconut oil gave me the same results. It made my hair softer. It made my hair conditioned. It made my hair like moisturized. It kept my scalp moisturized. It did every single thing, but it wasn't an inconvenience to take it off my hair. So castor oil is out for lashes, castor oil out for daytime use, castor oil out for hair. So it was so those were the 3 inconveniences. And then let's talk about face during nighttime as well. Okay, here's the thing. Nighttime, it didn't really give me a problem for the face because it wasn't traveling anywhere all that much. I just put a little on. But when it was winter time, my skin acted up anyways, regardless. But for being such a viscous product, you'd think that it would create some difference to those eczema, to those flaky skin, to the point that it was like peeling off, and the corners of my mouth would get so dry that it would crack. It did not prevent any of this. What it does, castor oil, is if you have good skin already, it keeps that skin superficially soft. That's my conclusion after 2 years, over 2 years of using it. If your skin is already good, putting the castor oil kind of keeps it soft, and it feels superficially, it feels soft. But if there is a problem, any kind of problem, like even a basic dry skin problem, which can be solved by putting on Vaseline, right? Those kinds of the tiniest problems, it doesn't do anything to fix it. I think that's the next biggest downside, is it's not preventative at all. It's not even like a solution to any skin problem. That's my conclusion after using it. It just, if you have great skin, it kind of superficially keeps it softer, but it doesn't really go deep into your skin and create real change from within. That's it. So honestly, it felt like I was putting on a greasy product, and it wasn't really helping all the dry skin that was forming during the colder and drier months. It was like I was needing to put castor oil. In addition to that, I had to put something on, like lip balm or like a multi-purpose salve, things like that, to like spot treat my dry areas. For being such a viscous product, you'd think that it will and must do something, but it just did not. Honestly, it did not. So those are the reasons. Basically, I think I covered everything. Skin, nighttime use, skin, daytime use, eyelash, the fact it was traveling into my eyes, hair, even for lips. Even for lips, I have to say, if I just put castor oil on my lips and went to bed, the next day my lips were dry. It kind of superficially created that slip on the skin, so it wasn't exactly feeling dry. But when I took the castor oil off my lips, my skin would start feeling dry immediately, like that. Like I said, it doesn't really nourishes or really creates any change to the skin. It just superficially creates that slip, and kind of like makes it softer. My lips were softer, but there was like dryness. I think I have that extreme dry skin, and that dryness in California is just not helping. Yeah, so no. Lips, again, you need a actual product that would like give the solution. This is not a solution. This doesn't solve any problems. It just creates a lot of inconveniences, because it's the fact that it travels, fact that it's tacky. Basically, that's my conclusion. In every way that I tried incorporating castor oil, my conclusion was the same. It just added more work for me, because the fact that it was tacky and it was viscous and it was oil, it travels, but it wasn't really giving me enough results. So I really hope my video was helpful, because we covered a lot of important aspects of the body and body care and like a skincare. So yeah, I really hope this video was helpful. If you're thinking of trying castor oil, I do think you'd be very impressed initially, because it, like I said, it creates a superficial softness to the skin. But once your skin starts having real problems, it is not gonna do anything to change it. It will not even like prevent problems from happening. Your skin is gonna do the same thing as it would if it did not have castor oil. So yeah, that's it. I hope this video is helpful. Are you already using castor oil? If you are, definitely come share your experience. Are you thinking of using castor oil? If you are, tell me what this video did to you. Are you curious? Did it change your mind? Let me know now down below in the comment section. And I want to make another video which has replaced this product. And yeah, and I also have made another video on the comparing Vaseline and castor oil. I will leave that video down below as well if you're interested. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye.